Hello and welcome to the Ford Wyoming Center Shad Base, bringing you live coverage of state wrestling, streaming all the audio on the GoCo Now channel. I'll break this down over the course of the next 3 days into sessions. So this one is the first round. Coming up at 4:30 will be the quarterfinals. Have a lot of wrestlers, so we should stay busy for the entire. Each session should be just packed with wrestlers. We'll see how it goes. I will let you know that this session is going to be brought to you by Niobrara County, and their sports boosters are Niobrara Electric, Zunbrin and Angus, Albright's True Value Hardware, Decker's Market, Rawhide Fabrications, and 14 County Tire.
14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs. Oil change. Fourteen County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs. Oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish 14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire. 14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14. Fourteen County Tire and Lusk would like to 14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Decker's Market.
On mat 6, wrestling at 120 pounds, it's Reed Gregory from Mountain View and Hudson Baker from Rollins.
Shad Bates back at Ford Wyoming Center. I think I got it going now. That's good news. Had some obviously technical difficulties going on here. First time doing this without video, and it really did kind of screw this old guy up. At any rate, what we've got on mat number 2A mat, Caden Hill looking to get a quick pin. Got him on his back. That is Torres from Shoshone, and he does at 57 seconds into the first period. And it looks like Torres is a little bit shaken up.
At 110 pounds on mat 2, Isabella Hetzel from Thermopolis.
So what I'm going to do here on this one, I didn't get to explain it to everybody because I didn't have the dang audio going. But I'm going to break this down on the YouTube channel, GoCo Now, into sessions. And it looks like Gideon Boyd over on the mat number 1 for 2A is going to get the win. So both Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast wrestlers advance at 120 pounds.
Now wrestling 2A mat number 7.
We're going to have wrestlers from Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast, Burns Pine Bluffs, Niobrara County, as well as Torrington. I'm going to try to cover as much of all of them as I can. So these sessions are kind of long. Got nobody on the mat right now for any of the listening area. Let's take it. We're going to try a timeout, see if we can come back. Let's take a timeout. I'll be back after this.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Up on the 3A mat, Skyland Smith at 130 or 126 pounds, taking on Bolander from Wheatland. Tough matchup for Smith here in this one. Bolander with an underhook, Smith on his feet. Bolander trying to get him down to his knees, get him over on his back. Now Bolander switches off and they both back out. Right at the edge of the mat. Smith circling, trying to get an angle. So this session is brought to you by Niobrara County. The next session, which will start about 4:30, that's the consolation or the championship quarterfinals. That'll be brought to you by Torrington. Torrington has every one of their male wrestlers has a match in this round. Take a look at the Niobrara County wrestlers involved in this one. You got Pavone and Gockel both at 105 pounds. And then you have on the guys' side of things, you have Heth at 120, Asherts at 126, and Kaufman at 165. Smith gives up the takedown. I'm going to end up with papers everywhere, I think. Had some technical difficulties with the speakers and really the headset. I think the boss, Ryan, taught me how to do it, and then I just forgot. I was pushing all kinds of buttons until I saw the lights come on. Smith on the bottom with 36 seconds left here in the first.
On mat number 2 at 110 pounds, Kalia Johnson from Green River and Miranda Gardner from Glenrock.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 8 at 126 pounds from Shoshone.
Now Smith trying not to get turned. He's got a half Nelson and his arm locked in on the other side with 6 seconds left. And Bolander getting some back points. gives up 4. So Smith down 7-0 here in the first period for the Trailblazers. Bolander, Smith the first to Bolander, and Bolander takes down. Smith with a sit out, or Bolander with a sit out, and now Smith is going to get called for locked hands. That's going to be a 2-point reversal and 1 penalty point for the locked hands. Smith down 10-zip.
On mat 5, wrestling 126 pounds for 3A, it's Noah Irvine from Lander Valley and Caleb Schubert from Cody.
At 100 pounds in the girls' side, Smith is down with 1:20 left here in the second, still 10-0.
At 110 pounds on mat number 2.
Let's start out with 106 pounds in Class 2A. Rico Ramirez gets a pin over Hill from right. He'll wrestle the number 1 wrestler from the west, from Wind River, and that is Walker. Walker received a bye. Smith gets a reversal, now trying to get him to his back. Bolander to his feet, and Smith trying to hang on. Bolander with the standing sit out into a low single, works his way up, crosses over to a double leg. Smith trying to kick him over and kicks himself to his back. Kid from Cokeville just got pinned. Ay, ay, ay. And as did Smith from Torrington with 25 seconds left in the second period. Take a look at 100 pounds. Torrington had a wrestler there. That was Clark. And Clark, let me find her, got beat by Peterson. She got pinned. She was down 11-5. So Clark will wrestle tomorrow morning in the Consolation Wrestlebacks. We'll have that for you.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 7, 126 pounds from Upton, Hope Jackson. From Lingle,
Nobody.
Southeast, Uriah Fish.
So Uriah Fish on at 126 pounds on the 2A mat, taking on Jackson from Upton.
On mat 6, wrestling at 126 pounds for 3A, it's Ivan Garcia.
Fish wrestling is the 8th seed, wrestling the 9th seed, Jackson. Should be a good one. Fish shoots, nothing happening, backs out. Now Jackson in. Now Fish drops into a low single. He's going to get the takedown and has arm control. Jackson trying to get out from the bottom. Does a little sit out now. Fish trying to get him in a cradle. He's got the near side cradle. Just needs to sit back. He has to be careful because Jackson has his arm through. Now Fish lets it go to regroup. Fish moving side to side. Good job keeping pressure down. Tried it for a cradle again. Tried to take the leg to the head. It's easier to take the head to the knee. There's a far side cradle now by Fish. And trying to muscle him over. He's got to get out to the other side if he wants to do it. They're right at the edge of the mat. So Fish lets go of the cradle. Jackson tries to stand up. Fish breaks him back down. Fish trying to roll through and get some points, but he rolls him off the mat. We're going to start again out at the middle.
126 pounds from Oakville, Raiden Pond. From Lingle, Fort Laramie Southeast, Miles.
Fish on top. There we go. With 40 seconds left in the first, Fish up 3-0. Lingle, Fort Laramie Southeast. Now a little sit out, and Jackson in on a single leg. Fish going crossface and underhook, and now just going to try to get some back points. He has him on his back. Jackson in trouble. He was pinned. Ref wasn't there. Fish holding on with 14 seconds left. Now 12. He's got 4 back points. He's up 7-0 CNA scoreboard. Opening round action here at the state tournament.
Wrestling on mat number 3 at 120.
And that's how the period ends, 7-0.
It's Hayden Bohan. And from Jackson Hole, Grayson Boss.
We're going to start neutral here as Jackson chose it. Fish, Jackson, center of the mat, hand sparring. Not really much of any action right now. Fish needs to get outside, create an angle. And there he just arm drags him by, gets the 3-point takedown. He's up 10-0 CNA scoreboard. Now he's going to try to pull him back after Jackson sipped in, and he gets a half Nelson. He's got the arm locked up on the other side with 1:25 left. That's a long time, and there's the pin with 124 left in the second. So Fish is going to move on in this one. He'll wrestle in the quarterfinals later this evening. Good win for Uriah Fish. Take a look. This is a good time. Let's take a break and hear from a sports booster. I'll be back after this.
Fourteen County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Deckers
Deckers
Market
Market.
back at the Ford Wyoming Center. Give you an update on Niobrara County girl wrestlers. They brought 2, both at 105 pounds. That was Pavone and Gockel. Both of those 2 fall in the first round. Pavone got pinned by Arnold from Shoshone in the first period, 129 in, and let me see here. Gockel gets a decision, 6-5. I'm sorry. She advances to the quarterfinals. She'll wrestle tonight. That also at 105 pounds. Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast. Boyd wrestled the number 1 wrestler from the other side of the state, the west side, and that was from Rock Springs Plant. She got pinned in 46 seconds. And Poston, also from Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast, got pinned in 122. And so those 2, Pavone and Poston and Boyd, all wrestle tomorrow morning. The boys are up to about 126 on every one of the mats. The girls are still on 110. They should be moving to 115. And nobody from Burns Pine Bluffs until 120 pounds, and that's going to be rear. Every one of the ladies from Burns Pine Bluffs has a match this round. Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast, everybody has a match. We don't have anybody else until 140, where we have Fuller and Steely going. And for Torrington at 125, number 1 ranked girl in the state of Wyoming, Catherine Hendricks, she'll wrestle at 125 here shortly. On the boys' side, Torrington brought, I think, 14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there wrestlers, and every one of them on the boys' side has a match this round. As far as the Niobrara County at 120 pounds, let me pull open that bracket. I'll give you an update on that one. As we had Hess going on that, he had a tough draw with the Phillips kid from Moorcroft, but he gets the victory 7-0, and he'll take on Myers from Thermopolis, the number 1 seed out of the West in the next round. That's the championship quarterfinals. Gideon Boyd advances to the championship quarterfinals, as does Caden Hill, all from the listening area. So 3 out of 8 wrestlers there. At 126, we're looking for Asherts. I'm not seeing him up yet on any mat. We'll bring you live coverage of that one when he gets up. Let's see if this functional work here. And I'm looking down. There's 2 mats, and so I'm looking at Asher's got to win a 4-foot. That's why there was nothing going on. And he'll wrestle Miller from Kimmer. Also at 126, Fish gets a win. Still stuck on 110 pounds over on the girls' side. So it's going to be a while before we have a wrestler there. We got to go 115, and then we got to go to then 120. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll have 7 sessions for you. So 7 sessions we're going to be covering. We're going to do the first round championship quarterfinals this evening. Tomorrow morning we're going to cover at 10:30. We'll start with the first round of wrestlebacks. We'll have a little bit of a break. At 1:20 we'll pick up the second round and third round of the wrestlebacks. And then tomorrow night at 5:40 will be the championship semifinals. That's quite a treat to watch that one. And then we'll conclude all this on Saturday at 10:30 with the consolation semifinals, and then the 3rd, 4th place matches immediately following that. And at 2:20 they'll kick off the face-off, and then the wrestle for the gold, the championships.
On mat 5, wrestling 132 pounds for Mountain View, it's Lander Rice, and for Rollins, Jackson Rothenberg.
Thought maybe we had somebody coming up, but not quite yet. Up to 132 pounds on the boys' side on the 2A mat. Got 126. We got Henderson wrestling for Torrington right in front of me. He's down 7-0 to Emory. Emory from Pinedale. That's a good wrestling school. Henderson on his stomach, but his right arm cranked well behind his back. Ref needs to make sure it doesn't get up past 45. Now Henderson gets turned to his back with 6 seconds left. Referee is counting 3, 2, and with 2 seconds left in the first period, Henderson is going to get pinned. That's unfortunate. We're going to jump right into, I think this is Wallowing Bull that's going to be jumping on. That's Nemo at 132 pounds for Burns Pine Bluffs. And nope, it's going to be Pierce from Torrington, and he's going to take on Holloway. Holloway from Lander Valley. Not a very tall kid.
Mat 6, wrestling 3A.
They're in the mat. They're ready to roll.
It's Wyatt Holloway from Lander and Ian Pierce from Torrington.
My goodness. Got a lot of wrestlers here in the listening area. The girls are really growing, and that's fantastic to see. So Pierce and Holloway, and we're underway at 132 pounds. On the red mat of the 2A. Pierce circling. Holloway tapping his forehead, trying to create a shot. Pierce dives in, can't get it. Holloway goes back. Now here's a short fireman's attempt by Holloway. He's going to back out. Pierce with an underhook on the right-hand side. Tries to snap Holloway back down, and now Holloway again tries a short fire miss. Nice counter by Pierce. They go off the mat.
Now wrestling 2A mat number 7 at 132 pounds from Big Piney, Cody Newton.
Back at live action in the middle of the mat. Holloway and Pierce from Torrington. Pierce with a shot, backs back out. Sweeping, trying to get a leg was Holloway. Pierce deep, now elevates, gets Holloway to his hip, needs to try to work up the legs. Holloway holding onto the leg. Holloway is a 9 seed, Pierce the 8 seed. Now Holloway is going to get, nice scramble by Holloway, gets out of it. They're back to their feet. 54 seconds left here in the second period, or in the first period. Pierce shucked him by, couldn't grab the ankle as Holloway went by, back to their feet. 35 seconds left here. Holloway dives for a shot, nothing happening. Pierce backs out. Now Pierce with an underhook. Oh, top side headlock almost on Holloway, needs to snap him down. Now he tries an ankle pick, can't get it. Gonna roll to, nope, now he's gonna back out. 0-0 with 10 seconds left here in the first. Looks like we're going to a coin flip.
32 pounds. It's a Lance Bags from Cody and Sean Lowe from Powell.
Nothing happening at the end of the first period at 132 pounds. Class 3A. Holloway's choice, he'll probably defer. He does. Pierce, he should take down.
Mat number 2.
He does.
15 pounds. Sarabal McGregor from Kelly Walsh and Lucy Tickmore from Glen Rock.
Holloway gets on top. Pierce tries to stand up, doesn't clear his arm, right back down. Holloway's got the left arm trapped of Pierce. Pierce trying to get to his feet. Now he tries to sit out. Holloway's got the left arm of Pierce, and Pierce broke down. Now he's going to try, looks like he's got an underhook on the outside, trying to control the right, or near side, trying to control the right arm. Pierce with his head up, needs to get to his feet. Now he slips Holloway off, and Holloway's going to give up one for the escape by Pierce. Nice job by Pierce there, just kind of shrugging Holloway off the top of him. Kind of came flying over the top. There's Pierce with a diving attempt at a takedown. Now tries to get behind him and does a spin on his back.
At 115 pounds on mat 1, Sydney.
One zip, Pierce up here in the second. Snaps Holloway down. Holloway right back to his feet. Holloway, pretty short guy, doesn't have a lot to shoot at. Makes it tough to get a takedown on him. Holloway shot on a short fireman. He's in pretty deep on Pierce. He's going to end up getting the takedown, I believe. And he does. So Pierce down, 3-zip CNA scoreboard. They're going to go off the mat with 26 seconds left here in the second period.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 8 at 132 pounds from Rocky Mountain, Lucas Undum. From Wyoming, Indian, Zachary Trosper.
Start back, 20 seconds left. Pierce still on the bottom. Needs to get up. It was his choice. He took down and has given up some back points, and now it looks like he might give up some more. No count. Pierce trying to get out, get the escape with 10 seconds left. He's facing Holloway. He's got his arm, Holloway's right arm trapped, left arm trapped. Now needs to drive in him and just do a little sit out and can't get away. 3-zip CNA scoreboard headed to the third, and Holloway taken down. Guarantee you a stand-up is coming right here from Holloway, and I haven't seen him wrestle. There's the stand-up to his feet and gets out. Stocky, strong kid. Pierce on his feet, messing with Holloway's head, trying to create some sort of angle or opening to make a shot. He needs a good one here. He's down 4 with 1:40 left here in the third. There he dives in on a single leg. Holloway sprawls out. Now Holloway sweeping single, gets it elevated to his feet. Pierce going to get tripped down and give up 3, 7-1 CNA scoreboard.
And from Laramie, Liam O'Day.
Pierce broke down. Now he gets to his base. Needs to try to stand up. Holloway trying an arm bar. Getting trapped Pierce's left arm on a sit out. Maintains control to right at the edge of the mat in front of the Torrington crew that is standing. I can't see anything, Mr. Ty Albaugh. 39-1, standing in my way. Back to the center of the mat. Holloway, Pierce with a little roll through. Holloway follows. Holloway right and tight on his hips. He's got his left leg, Pierce's left leg trapped up.
Wrestling on mat number 4 at 120 pounds from Sheridan.
Prying the head down, Holloway is. Pierce got to get his head off the mat, and that's pretty tough to do right now. Now Holloway trying to work up, and Pierce not doing too much on the bottom. Seems a little content to just be sitting there. Pierce on the edge of the mat has his left arm back. Holloway trying to get it under. There he gets it up too high. I'd call that if I was the official. Can't get it up past the shoulder blades, his hand, and it is right in front of me. Official looking right at it, letting it go. It's out of bounds. 10 seconds left in the match. Pierce still down 7-1 on the CNA scoreboard. We got Hansen. We're going to switch over to Hansen from Burns Pine Bluffs over on the 3A mat, 132 pounds. Hansen in with a single leg on Guzman. Going to get the takedown, and now working on a cradle. He's got him cradled up. Got a little high. Now he gets his head in the side. That's a good move there by Hansen. Try to get him turned over. Guzman blocking him with his foot. Now he's got him on his back. Hansen looking for the pin. 1:35 left here in the first. Guzman fighting. Isn't able to get off his back. Pull open this. Hansen still got it locked up. He's got 4 in the bank. That'll make it 7, but he's looking for a pin with 1:15 left. Guzman doing a heck of a job with Hansen just applying pressure nonstop on him.
Rocky Mountain, Benson, Jolly, from Hewlett, Cade, Hoffer.
They're going to go almost off the mat as Hansen's 6 seed. Guzman is an 11 seed from Pinedale.
Wrestling on mat number 3 from Natrona County, Sloan.
They're going to go back to the center mat with 46 seconds left. 4 points were awarded to Hansen from Burns Pine Bluffs. And they're underway again. There's a sit out by Guzman. Hansen chases him, trails him. Nice job following him. Stayed hip to hip and just scooted right along with the sit out. Hansen's got the left leg of Guzman locked up. Guzman with hand control on Hansen. Hansen trying to get his arm free. Now he gets one of them free. Guzman tripods up. Hansen out to the side, looking to lock up that cradle again. Now Guzman to his feet. Hansen drops to a single, gets between his legs, trying to push-pull. Guzman doing the old squeezing the head. He needs to push on one and pull on the other leg. 2 seconds left. That's how the first period is going to end. 7-0 on the CNA scoreboard.
Now wrestling on mat number 2 at 115. Catherine
While we were
Peterson
away,
from
Wallowing Bull
Memphis.
got pinned in a hurry at 132 pounds for Burns Pine Bluffs. Hansen will start down here in the second period. Guzman on top. Hansen with a short sit. Gets his arm up and out now. Way too high is Guzman. And Hansen trying to come out the back door. Guzman hanging on to that half. It's slipping. A lot of time for Hansen to get out. Just needs to kind of relax. Now he gets him up and over. No control yet. They're borderline. He needs to come out the back door once that head pops. If he could scoot up and put his right foot and block Guzman from sliding, Hansen now is going to get 2 reversal. I believe he's got a cradle locked up. Needs to stay back. 7-0 CNA scoreboard. Now he's getting back points. And Hansen gets the pin with 51 seconds into the second period. Nice job by Hansen. He'll move on and wrestle Baggs from Cody, number 3 seed in the quarterfinals later this evening. The girls are up to 115. Boy, as prepared as I tried to come and stay as organized as I could, I got a paper pile of a mess here at the announcer's table, broadcasting table. We got a break in the action with the wrestlers, so let's hear from those sports boosters from Lusk. I'll be back after this.
On mat 5 wrestling, 132 pounds for 3A, it's Chase DeLeon of Mountain View and Gabriel Trujillo of Rollins. On mat 6 wrestling, 138 pounds for 3A, it's Nicholas Horst from Cody.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the
Shad Bates back at the Ford Wyoming Center, bringing you live coverage of the Wyoming State Wrestling Championships. Waiting for Rear from Torrington to come up and the girls' action. She'll be the next one. We're at 138 pounds on the 3A mats and 144 on a 2A mat. One of the 2A mats, they just run them in and out of this place like cattle. I'm looking for and forward to watching at 138 Kason Ross. He's my I think he ended up ranked in the top 4 of the state, but he's one. He pinned his way through the state or the regional tournament. We'll have live coverage later, the quarterfinals of this tournament starting about 4:30, and then that's tonight, and then bright and early we'll do it again tomorrow. There's going to be 7 of these broadcasts on the GoCo YouTube channel, audio only because it's a state tournament, but nonetheless the 7 broadcasts will be sponsored by each of the different teams that are, or communities that are covering this. This one's brought to you by Niobrara County. Let's take a look at those sponsors. That's Niobrara Electric, Zunbrennan Angus, Albright's True Value Hardware, Decker's Market, Rawhide Fabrications, 14 County Tire, and First State Bank. Both, nope, just one mat is at 144. Coming up for Torrington at 138. We should have Reese coming up at some point. We're at 138 still there at 144. Another one I'm looking forward to watching in this state tournament is going to be Brendan Woodard. Dropped down quite a bit of weight to get to that. We've got Cathcart from Burns Pine Bluffs right now, right in front of me, just started. Perfect timing for Cathcart, taking on Christensen from Lovell at 144 pounds. And find him on here. And Christensen's got Cathcart on his back in a hurry, gets the takedown straight to his back, and Cathcart in trouble with a minute 25 left here in the first period. That's a heck of a long time to fight off on a half Nelson that's that deep. Now Christensen switches to the other side, which is a mistake maybe. Cathcart gets his leg. Christensen trying to work his way back over. Gets parallel to Cathcart, and Cathcart not giving up. He's putting up a well of fight. Gets back to his base. Got to get his head up as Christensen working the half side to side on Cathcart. Cathcart gets to his feet. Christensen behind him. Cathcart trying to break his hands free. He's got one hand control on Christensen, and now just needs to take off on a run, and now he gets to escape. 7-1 CNA scoreboard. I think they have the score wrong. They say Christensen has one. Cathcart was definitely the one on his back there. 25 seconds left. Christensen with a baby shot. Nothing happened, and now just throws Cathcart to his back with 20 seconds left, and is going to get the pin with 18 left here in the first period. Tough matchup for Cathcart in that one. We're up to 115 on the girls finally.
Fourteen County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck.
Back here, had to try to set up some more stuff. Getting instructions from the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Caith, back in Torrington, covering the 1A East Regional Basketball Tournament.
Now wrestling 2A mat number 8 at 144 pounds from Rocky Mountain.
But I think I got it.
From Grable, Levi Cochran.
So let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back after this.
14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Shad Bates back at Ford Wyoming Center, and Rees on his back in a world here at 138 pounds against the number one wrestler from the West, and I believe he's ranked number one in the state, Ryan from Pinedale. Rees back to his base. He's down 5-1 on the CNA scoreboard, 8-1 now, with Ryan putting some pressure on him. Ryan with the arm bar, chicken wing, trying to get Rees to turn. Rees finally gives in, goes to his back. And now a double chicken wing, and Rees is going to get pinned at a minute and 28 seconds, minute 18, I guess, into the first period. So Rees will drop to the consolation first round wrestlebacks tomorrow morning.
From Saratoga, Galloway, O'Leary.
Still at 115 pounds on the girls' mat. Coming up at 120 is going to be Rear from Torrington, and 125 from Burns Pine Bluffs, and 125 Hendricks from Torrington. Got another break in the action here with no listening area wrestlers. So let's listen to a sports booster. Shad Bates still here trying to get this going. Used to have hotkeys on these, and I just simply don't right now. So I don't know what the heck I'm doing trying to get commercials. It's a crapshoot. Coming up at some point are going to be some girls matches that I'm going to get in at 120 and 125. Also looking forward to Jason Ross at 138. I'm keeping an eye open for that. And in class, also looking at Brendan Woodard at 144. We ought to be inching that way.
It's a Maverick Valdez from Rollins and Hunter Riviera from Glenrock.
14 County
There's the
Tire and
commercial. I'll
Lusk
be
would
back
like to
after
wish
this.
the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Shad Bates back. Kason Ross stepping on the mat, 138 pounds. He'll take on Garcia from Lovell. Kason walked through the regional tournament last week in Glenrock. There's his fireman carry. Nice job by Ross. Textbook. Right to his back goes Garcia. Ross has 4 points built up already. Now looking to get the pin with still a minute 42 left in the first. Very sound technically wrestler is Ross. Garcia fighting for his life and finally relinquishes 31 seconds in. Ross to the quarterfinals. I'll be back after this.
14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Shad Base back at Ford Wyoming Center with some live coverage of state wrestling. We're going to do it all. And when I say we, I really mean me. We'll be live on Cinch Country, I know tonight for sure, but whenever there's breaks in the action, probably more so tomorrow as things start to spread out a little bit at the basketball tournaments.
Mat number 2 at 120 pounds. Peyton Shawns from
Still, first match at 144 going on, so it'll be a while before Woodard gets going. They'll have to go through 8 matches at 144, so still at we're at 120 over on one of the girls' matches. I can't see the other. They put these nice displays up. Cost a lot of money for those screens, but doesn't do any good if you can't see them. Take a look at the wrestlers from Niobrara County. They're the sponsors of this one, the Sports Boosters. They bring 3 into this tournament. They bring Asherts. He advanced to the quarterfinals. Kaufman doesn't wrestle in this one. He got a bye. That's at 165. And Heth lost his first one at 120. He'll wrestle tomorrow morning. On the girls' side, both wrestlers are 105 pounds. Just 5 wrestlers out in Niobrara County as Pavone and Gockel. I believe Pavone lost and Gockel won earlier at 105 for the girls. Crazy thing about wrestling. This match can go overtime, sudden death, or it can end in about 10 seconds. So, tell you what, let's go to a sports booster, give this a try again, and I'll come back after this.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers! Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Zumbrun & Angus is a family-owned Angus seed stock operation located northwest of Lusk, Wyoming. They specialize in developing progressive bulls and females to help commercial and registered cattle breeders increase productivity and profitability. Zumbrun & Angus also offers high-quality wholesale beef, further showing their efforts yield results in the pasture and on the plate. Zumbrun & Angus is a proud supporter of Lusk activities. Visit zbangus.com to learn more.
Wrestling on mat number 6.
14 County Tire and Lusk
Chad
would like
Bates back at the Ford, Wyoming Center.
14 County Tire and Lusk would like to wish the Lusk.
Got rear over on mat number 1 for Burns Pine Bluffs at 120 pounds. She's taking on Helm from Pinedale, Pinedale. She's got an underhook, trying to get her to the mat, now does. Let loose of the underhook, and Helm in on a low single leg. Now a whizzer, real loose whizzer by rear. Got to get down, suck down to the elbow, or down to the shoulder. Rear trying to lift the arm up. Now she's going to get circled back behind, get the takedown. I believe it's 3-2. Can't see the other scoreboard. With rear in the lead. Working for some near fall points. About 50 seconds left here in the first period. Rear has her arm draped over the front of Helm, and she's pulling on it. Now she's going to go near side, inside the leg, trying to just drive Helm over to her back. Can't get there. Now it's going to give up the one escape. And right back with the takedown. Should be. There it is for Rear. She's going to get back points. Just threw her straight to her back. Now switches to a headlock. Got to keep her toes in the mat. On the edge of the mat. Helm looks like she's pinned. Nothing. No call yet. She's got 4 back points. Rear does. Squeezing. There it was. No call. So there's 4 back points. And we're going to head. That's the end of the period, and it's going to be Rear's choice.
And from Cheyenne South, Jonathan Serrano.
So Rear defers, and Helm will take down. Now what are we doing? I think that was a tech fall. I'll have to look online and try to get the score. I cannot, for the life of me, see that scoreboard. But Rear gets the win.
Up next on
For
mat 120 pounds,
moves on to the
Schmidt from Lovell, and
to the
from Sheridan.
quarterfinals later this evening. Finally at 140. Nope. McGann wrestling from Douglas over at 144. On the 3A mat. Should have some.
Wrestling on mat number 5.
Thurin should be coming up for Burns Pine Bluffs at 150, I believe, 157. 157. So we're a ways away from Thurin and Noakes. I think that's the Burns Pine Bluffs team's next wrestlers. Jumping on the mat from Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast is Baldridge at 150 pounds. So we'll bring you that one. He's taking on Wahlberg from Tongue River. Baldridge trying not to give up the takedowns. Got a wizard. Nice scramble by Baldridge to get out. Now he faces him. And Woodridge tries to throw him to his back. Isn't able to.
And from Cheyenne's Trace Eldridge.
Baldridge gives up the takedown. Almost. He's got a hold of his leg. Trying to get some tilt points, and now he's going to get some back points. It's going to be Woodridge. Baldridge trying to fight off his back. Woodridge going to reset now, try to turn him again. He's got 2 back points. The official is showing. And Baldridge back to his back. This is not a pinning combination. This is just a back points. He's going to get a few more counts. Nope, just still at 2. And now Woodridge is going to get the pin on Baldridge with 46 seconds left in the first. So Baldridge will drop down to consolation rounds. Take a look here, a quick peek at all the mats, see if I'm missing anybody. Powell, Warland, no, we're still at 120 pounds over on the girls' match. Take a look here at the girls' bracket, see if we can't pick up the final score on Rear's match. She wins that one 19-1. She'll take on the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, Katana Cantania from Thermopolis. Let's take a timeout. I'll be back after this.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
Shad Base back at the Ford Wyoming Center. This is a 40th year. They didn't mention it, I just happen to know that. This is the 40th year that the wrestling championships, state championships, have been in this building. Prior to that year, they were held at Sweet Erickson Gym. 1985 was the last year on that one. We got some wrestlers coming up for the Burns Pine Bluffs ladies. That next one is going to be Hoffman at 1:30, then followed by Garcia at 1:40. At 1:45, Sumare, and then at 1:90, Jesely Jackson. For Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast at 1:40 will be Fuller and Steely and Trinity Martin at 1:55. Torrington hasn't put a girl on the mat yet. 1:25 will be the first up. That's Catherine Hendricks, followed by Reamer at 2:35. For Burns Pine Bluffs boys, we're still waiting to see 157, Noakes and Thurin. McLaughlin at 165. At 215, O'Hare. And at heavyweight, Garcia Sanchez. For Torrington, we're waiting on Woodard at 145. Alba at 150. Hager at 150. 157 at Sandusky, as well as Xavier Sanchez. At 165, Adams. At do we have at 215 will be Bennett and Ibarra. And at 285, we have two wrestlers, Salazar and Chavez. And as far as in Class 2A, we're waiting on Kaufman from Niobrara County. Lego Fort Laramie Southeast, we're waiting on Gann at 215, Grubbs at 165. So, girls got to be getting close to 125.
157 pounds from Kemmer, Heston McMillan from Grable.
144 on both the 3A mats. We've got the first one called at 157. So let's take a timeout. I'll be back after this.
State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers!
Shad Bates back at the Ford Wyoming Center. Live coverage of state wrestling. Hendricks is on deck. She's going to be on mat number 2, and they are just in the first period. Hendricks, the number 1 ranked wrestler at 126 pounds, and she's going to be on quickly, I think, as we got a pinning combination. Hendricks wins regionals, had no trouble. I believe she pinned everybody until the finals, and then I think it was a technical fall. She's going to take on a young lady from Thunder Basin.
And now wrestling on
Upton.
mat number 7 at 157 pounds from Wind River.
No,
Yates.
I'm corrected.
Legal Fort Laramie Southeast.
They don't have.
Olivia.
That was mat number 2, and that's where Hendricks is now on deck, apparently.
Keyline from right.
Wrestling on mat number 5 at 144 pounds from Mountain View, Clayton Sawyer. And from Buffalo, Carson Bergstrom.
So we don't have a wrestler going yet. We should here shortly, so I'm going to keep it right here. I don't want to miss any more of the live action from the Ford Wyoming Center. Over 1,000 wrestlers here in all classifications, both boys and girls combined. 8 mats on the floor. We're going to have Oliva coming up for Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast. I think he's sprinting to the scorer's table. Oliva wrestling Yates from right at 157 pounds.
And 165 pounds from Wind River, Michael Sparks. From Tongue River, Tommy Nugent.
And Oliva's going to get taken down right away and straight to his back. And with 12 seconds, 13 seconds into the match, going to get pinned. Ran into a buzzsaw when Yates, for sure. Still waiting on Catherine Hendricks. Saw her a couple times this year as she is as advertised at 120 pounds. Just a sophomore. Should be getting close to Thurin being up. The trick to finding out where these wrestlers are, there's a board in here, the big board, but these old eyes can't really read it out. I need to go see Dr. Grant Jones about that, I guess.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 7 at 165 pounds from Shoshone.
We're up to 165. So on the 2A mat, so that will bring in Grubbs into play, being on deck. Girls match is running well behind the boys thus far, at least the 3A. We're still at 138 in the 4A. Lots of pins here early in the 2A and 3A boys. And they don't slow down for nothing here. You got to pay attention where you're at. So let's take a quick break here from a Sports Booster, and then we're going to come back with Catherine Hendricks from the Ford Wyoming Center.
Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Zumbrun and Angus is a family-owned Angus seed stock operation located northwest of Lusk, Wyoming. They specialize in developing progressive bulls and females to help commercial and registered cattle breeders increase productivity and profitability. Zumbrun and Angus also offers high-quality wholesale beef, further showing their efforts yield results in the pasture and on the plate. Zumbrun and Angus is a proud supporter of Lusk activities. Visit zbangus.com to learn more.
Shad Base back at the Ford Wyoming Center. Match is still going on the girls, and we're going to have a blood timeout with Catherine Hendricks coming up. 138 pounds, I believe, over on for Torrington. Let me see what I got going on here. It might be Woodard. Nope, it's 144. Woodard taking on a wrestler from Big Piney, Steeler. Woodard, a very strong 144-pounder, in on a low single leg, gets it elevated, switches off to a double, no problem, lifts him, elevates, takes him down, 3 points. Woodard in a quest for his first state title. Deep half Nelson has got him. Steeler trying to peel his hand off, and now gets his hand off. Don't know how he did that. But Woodard's going to get some back points. He gets 2. Steeler with good hand control. Getting outside. Now just pulls the Steeler back towards him, forces him over with his chin. He's getting more back points. He's up 5-0. Gets some more. Got 4 there. Steeler with a little sit out. Woodard trying to just throw him straight to his back. Now he does. A sort of a headlock. 9-0 CNA scoreboard. Woodard going to get 4 more. Now Steeler rolls away from him. Woodard switches sides. Now looking to get a half Nelson. Nope, he's going to hold on to the arm, and he's going to get the pin at 1:10. Woodard with the pin.
Wrestling on mat number 6 at 150 pounds from Cody, it's William Wood.
So good match for Woodard. Good way to start your start off here at the state championship.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 8 at 165 pounds from
150 pounds up on the mat for Torrington, and I believe that one is Hager taking on Wright from Cody. Hager coming in the 12 seed, taking on the 5 seed. Hager wrestled well at the regional tournament. Torrington placed 2 in that one. There's a short sit-out attempt by Wright. Nothing happening. Hager in pretty deep. Guy has a leg. Needs to get to the side, try to get that cradle locked up. Now he's just trying to post it, circle back, and Wright's going to back out of there. Wright with the pink straps on his headgear. Hager dancing in and out. Wright dives. Nothing there. Hager back out. They're on their feet. Still sprawling in the middle, sparring a little bit. Hendricks a couple matches away now. Wright is going to get the takedown on Hager for 3. Wright with the leg in. Hager got it elevated. Right now they're going to get, no potentially dangerous. There's the call, but it's a little late. Dang it. Hager had him for a reversal, but then the quick whistle at the end. Still to come up at 150 for Torrington. Ty Alba, 39-1 on the season, I believe, after a great performance in the finals at regionals. Comes from behind with the pin in Alba fashion. Underhook. Hager to his feet, trying to get the escape at the edge of the mat. Needs to clear. He does. 3-1 CNA scoreboard. Hager with an underhook, and Wright trying to flip him over with a short fireman. Hager trying to get his arm out of there. Just pounded on the top of Wright. Has a hold of his chin now. Right to his feet. He wants out of there, and Hager, I think he's choking him off a little bit. They're going to go out of bounds with, nope, stays in. Hager with the single leg going cross court. Now they're out of bounds with 2 seconds left. So on their feet, 3-1, period 1. Hager down to Wright. Nope, that's the end of the period. Now Wright defers to Hager. Hager's going to take down. Boy, Hager didn't put any thought process into that one. He pointed to the mat immediately on the deferral. He's going to get a caution because his hands aren't placed in the correct spot. They have to be in front of, there's 2 lines going across. Knees have to be behind, hands have to be in front, and Hager was not a big deal. There's the whistle. Hager with no move off the bottom. Wright pressuring down. Hager now he gets his leg up, and Wright gets him locked up in a cradle, takes him to his back. Hager fighting for his life now with 1:48 left, and he does, gets out, kicks out of it. Now Hager, he gets a little feisty, and now he's really manhandling Hager from his feet with a cow catcher. Wright controls Hager's left arm, and now they back out, and there's 1 point for Wright. 8-2, 7-2 CNA scoreboard. Hager gets the escape with 1:30 left here in the second period. I thought Hager was dead to rights, and he donkey kicked out of that thing. Wright with the deep shot. Hager sprawls out, trying to get his belly down. Legs back and spread. Hager trying to get the underhook with the left side. They're going to go off the mat. Both wrestlers start up again. 1:13 left. Head tap by Wright. Hager circling. Now stands still. Aggressive head tie up by Hager. Maybe a little forearm punch. Tries to shuck Wright by. Doesn't do it. Wright's strong in him as well. And now Wright trying a headlock on the edge of the mat. Is going to get a takedown. Right at the edge of the mat. Wright with his feet in is going to get the pin over Hager. Doggone it. 1:05 left in the second period. Hager's going to go down. He's got a long ways to come back, but that young man can do it. He'll wrestle tomorrow morning in the first round of the consolations. Still waiting now on Alba at 150. It'll be a while. He's in the bottom side of the bracket, and Hendricks, who should be up about any time.
Wrestling on mat number 5 at 150 pounds from Glenrock, Skyler Brandis. And for Broadway,
Still at 125 over on the girls. Both mats. Let's do this. Let's take a quick timeout here from the Sports Booster. I'll be back with hopefully Catherine Hendricks after this.
County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
wrestling on mat number 3 at 138.
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Shad Base back at the Ford Wyoming Center, bringing you full coverage as much as I can on the GoCo YouTube channel. I want to remind listeners that might be just tuning in. Well, we had some difficulty. I had some difficulty getting everything going audio-wise. But there will be 7 sessions on the GoCo YouTube channel that'll be archived, one for each session that is here. So this is set round 1. It's a 4-hour long from noon until 4. Take a break until 4:30. Then we gear up and we'll have the quarterfinals from 4:30 till about, I would guess the quarterfinals will run as 3 hours probably, so it'll be about 7:30. Then starting tomorrow at 10:30, I'll be back on for the first round of the wrestlebacks, and then at 1:20 or so, we'll have the second and third round of wrestlebacks, and then tomorrow night, starting about 5:40, they'll have the March of Returning Champions and the National Anthem. And then the championship semifinals, and that's a fun electric one to call. And then Saturday at 10:30, I'll be back on with the consolation semifinals and the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th, 6th place matches. Championships tomorrow, I'll have those as well. I anticipate having a few from the listening area. The ones I anticipate without any major upsets would be Kaufman from Lingo Fort Laramie, or from Niobrara County. I think that Case and Ross should make it from Burns Pine Bluffs. I think Catherine Hendricks from Torrington will make it. I think that you're going to have the 3 horsemen from Torrington at 144. You'll have Woodard, 150, Alba, 157, should be Sandusky. I think the teams are going to sneak a couple others in there. But back when I first started coming up and broadcasting, I would only have 1 or 2 in the listening area in the championship, and boy, has it grown since then. We're at 150 on both the 157 now. Alba gets a pin. So Thurin from Burns Pine Bluffs is going to be right in front of me. Alba advances to the quarterfinals. That was quick. So we've got Thurin taking on Carlson from Caston from Glenrock. Unbelievable. We're still at 125 pounds on the girls' matches. So here goes Thurin against Caston. Caston gets on top of Thurin. Thurin backs out. Hendricks is on deck on the girls' mat. Thurin tied up with Caston. Now Caston snaps his head down. Thurin trying to back out of there. Caston's strong. Now Thurin is able to get away. Taps Caston's head. Caston pushes him back. Thurin trying to get a hand control. They're on their feet, minute 20 left. Now Caston with the shot, Thurin sprawls. Trying to get an underhook, gets a whizzer. Needs to do something with that whizzer. Still on the edge of the mat. Now Thurin with the short single leg. Drives into Caston, keeps driving in. Caston's going to give up a takedown. I think Caston got caught off guard there. Now Caston to his feet. Thurin trying to maintain control. Give up one, not two. Now he switches off to a single leg. Has it in the air. Needs to get it outside and elevated. Switches off to a double leg. Caston forces him up. Now Thurin with the near side cradle. Needs to try to get it tight. Take him down. Caston gets his head out. Thurin back on the single leg. Caston trying to flip him over. Thurin rolls through it. Thurin still on the low single leg. Real low. Gets it up in the air. Now lift it straight up in the air, young man. He does, and he's going to get a... Nope, there was no control. My bad there. So now we're going to get a potentially dangerous, I believe. Thurin the 8 seed, Caston the green seed. We're going to get, one penalty point for smacking Thurin in the head, I think. So Caston will start down. Thurin up now 4-0. I will interrupt this one to bring you Hendricks of Torrington. I see she's on deck. So Thurin on top, 17 seconds left. Controls the foot of Caston. He can't get out. Now Caston is going to get the escape with 10 seconds left. Thurin trying to get a late takedown. Can't get the hand controlled on Caston. Backs out. 1 second. That ends 4-1 into the first period for Thurin of Burns Pine Bluffs. Thank you for joining us on Cinch Country. Apparently we're live there now too. Pretty soon I'm going to go worldwide. Guess maybe I am since I'm on YouTube too. Thurin chose down. Trying to get to his feet. Caston trying to control his arm. And I'll keep an eye on it. Catherine Hendricks is finally on the mat over on mat number 1. She's taken young lady from Pinedale. I'll see if I can't find her name. Scroll to the girls. 125. Hendricks is taking on Mata from Pinedale. Hendricks in on a low single leg. Now backs out. Still being aggressive going in towards Mata. Gets behind her for 3. Takedown. Thurin up 12-1. CNA scoreboard. Hendricks on top trying to work an arm bar. Get that arm back behind Mata. Get a chicken wing. Breaks her down. Again, Mata got to her knees.
Wrestling on mat number 3 at 144 pounds from Sheridan, Colby Smith. And from Rutherford Basin.
Hendricks really bouncing back and forth, side to side, trying to break Mata down. Now just going to go crossface, underside crossface, near side leg, and they go out of bounds. Still 3-0 CNA scoreboard on Hendricks. Thurin on top with 45 seconds left. And Caston to his feet. Thurin drops to that single leg. Hendricks got the right arm control of Mata. Now just going to try to drive her over. Tries to stack her up a little bit. Mata bellies down. There's a 2-point reversal for Caston on Thurin. Hendricks, half Nelson's got her tied up. Got her leg sucked in. She's got it tight. Looks like it's going to be a pin, and it is for Catherine Hendricks. She'll advance to the quarterfinals for Torrington. Caston got a reversal now by Thurin with 13 seconds left. He's up 14-3 CNA scoreboard.
Wrestling next on mat 1, 130 pounds.
We got Sandusky going to go over on mat number 5. I'll keep you updated on that one. Thurin got him on his back as time expires. Going to get some back points here. How many? He got 4. That's 18-3. That's it for Thurin. Sandusky underway. Taking on Mulkey of Powell. Sandusky with a quick takedown. Now Sandusky trying to get that patented 3/4 crate or three-quarter half that he does. Got him stacked up. He's got him pinned on the edge of the mat. Let's get the call. There it is. At 23 seconds in, Sandusky advancing to the quarterfinals at 157 pounds for Torrington. Third passing, moving on to the quarterfinals for Burns Pine Bluffs. Woo! You got a lot of stuff going on here. No girl wrestling here yet. It'll be about 130 pounds, I believe, until we get to some of them. We're at a 285. Oh my goodness, on the 2A, one of the 2A mats. The other one's well down there. We do have some heavier wrestlers, upper weightsmen coming up for Lingle Fort Laramie Southeast. They do have D'Angelo Gann at 215. He's a dark horse in my book. He could make some noise in this one. Also at 165, probably missed that one, was Keen Kaufman. Oh no, he had a bye. Whew, I didn't miss anything. And for Burns Pine Bluffs, we should have Joey Moore coming up at 175 here anytime, as well as Garcia Sanchez. We'll keep it, let's send it to a timeout. I'll come back after this.
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk Activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Shad Base back at the Ford Wyoming Center State Wrestling, and it has been a little slow for a bit, and then all of a sudden it'll pick up, and then it slows down a little bit. Over on the girls' mat for Burns Pine Bluffs, we have, I believe that is Hoffman. That is Hoffman. Stepped onto the mat. She'll be taking on Lawrence from Glenrock. So Hoffman dyed her hair. It's red on top, black on the bottom. Half red, half black, I guess, now that she turned. Lawrence in on a double leg. Sprawled out is Hoffman. Gets the underhook on both sides. Let's see if she can use it now. Short fireman's by Lawrence gets Hoffman. She's going to give up the takedown and two near fall. So Lawrence down 5-zip. CNA scoreboard here in the first. Lawrence trying to get a cheap tilt on Hoffman. Isn't happening. Hoffman's to her base but has her left arm trapped. Needs to get up to her feet. Lawrence trying to crossface into a far side cradle. Lawrence, she's got it locked up on Hoffman. Hoffman on her back gives up two more back point, I think. Hasn't been awarded yet. Now Hoffman back on her back. Rolling through is Lawrence. She's at 3 on the back points. Hoffman going to give up maybe 4 total. She's bridging out of it. Gets on top of Lawrence and now gets up to her feet. She's got a headlock. She's trying to throw it. Plants her head on the ground, trying to get it. Now she's going to get nothing yet, is what the Dusty Grant is saying. They go out of bounds off the mat. Ex-Torrington High School wrestler, both on their feet. Hoffman gets the escape. 8-1 CNA scoreboard. She's got some work to do with 35 seconds left here in the first period. Wrestlers working for position in the middle of the mat.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 8 at 215 pounds from
Hoffman.
Rocky Mountain,
Looking, she's trying to get up around the head. I think she's trying to get a throw going. Now she backs out, going to reset with 8 seconds left. Lawrence looked over at her coach and said something, and now they're back at it at the end of the first period. Hoffman's down 8-1, CNA scoreboard. Going to be Hoffman's choice. She's going to take down. We're going to have blood time now started. Oh, it's an inhaler, an asthma timeout. So Hoffman will go get some instruction over there. A little bit of coaching up going on. After Hoffman, there'll be the next wrestler will be Callie Garcia for Burns Pine Bluffs. Lingle Fort Laramie will have a couple coming up at 140, and Fuller and Steely. Torrington doesn't have one going until 2:35 with Catherine Reamer, and Niobrara County's girls have already wrestled at 140 or at 105 in Pavone and Gockel. So Hoffman's going to choose down, start this second period. Speaking of Gockel and Pavone, Gockel wins 6-1. She'll advance to the quarterfinals. Pavone lost. Hoffman, that was Lawrence taking down Hoffman, trying to get a cradle. Now she's on her back as Lawrence posted that arm trying to roll her through. Lawrence breaks the hands free, and now Hoffman's in trouble with the headlock. Bridge trying to bridge out of it. Minute 40 left, and there's the pin at 138. So Alyssa Hoffman will drop and wrestle tomorrow morning in the consolation round, round 1. There'll be 2 in that session.
When we finish round 1, 4A matches will move to mat number 7, and girls will be wrestling on mat number 8.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 7.
They're going to move things along and move the girls to another mat on the 4A side when that opens up, as they are well behind everybody else. Still to come for Torrington. Should have Adams at 165. We're still in the 157. Waiting on Xavier Sanchez.
Wrestling on mat number 4.
I see in front of me getting ready to go on, I believe is McLaughlin at 165 warming up. So he's on deck, I believe.
At the conclusion of round number 1, quarterfinals will not start until 4:30. Quarterfinals will start at 4:30.
McGann, not really waiting on him. He had a bye, so he'll wrestle in the quarterfinals against the number 1 wrestler from the other side, Tomey from Rocky Mountain. Had to do a quick check there. We got a little bit of a break. I'll take a timeout, get a drink of water, and get ready for some more live action here from Casper at the Ford Wyoming Center.
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers! Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Shad Base back at the Ford Wyoming Center. This session brought to you by Niobrara County Sports Boosters. Take a look at them real quick and give a shout out. Without them, I wouldn't be able to be here and bring you any of this coverage, both on Cinch Country right now as well as GoCoNow.com or GoCo Now YouTube channel, where it is audio only, as this is a state-sponsored or state function. Niobrara Electric, Zunbrun and Angus, Albright True Value Hardware, Decker's Market, Rawhide Fabrications, and 14 County Tire and Lusk State Bank. Always great sponsors. Seems like whether it's volleyball or wrestling, or if I happen to jump in on any other sport in which Niobrara County is involved in, it's those sports boosters that are consistent. We got 157 going in. Going on the 3A mat, that is Xavier Sanchez. Xavier will be taking on Timms from Mountain View. Sanchez dives in on a single leg. They go off the mat. Xavier tied up with Timms towards the middle of the mat. Now Timms backing out. Xavier Sanchez from Torrington, 157 pound. Xavier comes in at the number 10 seed. Timms the 7. They're up on the 285-pound matches on the 2A mat, and that's where the girls are going to move to next. Timms shoots the single leg, gets it elevated. Sanchez trying to get a whizzer, and now gives up the takedown. Sanchez going to get the escape. Timms just lets him go. Sanchez shoots in, single to a double, goes off the mat. Boy, he needs to do that in the middle of the mat.
Now wrestling on 2A mat number 8 and heavyweight from Big Miami, Zeph Sunika.
Sanchez down 3-1 here in the first period with 25 seconds left. Timms fakes a shot, now re-engages. Tied up ear to ear. Not much Sanchez can do from there. He needs to get a duck under, pop that elbow up to get a shot. He's just pushing on Timms right now with 5 seconds left. We'll go to a coin flip to enter the second period. Decide what do they want to do. It's going to come up to Timms. He defers. Sanchez should probably take down. That's what he's making sure. Yep, coach says take down. So we're underway. Sanchez attempt to stand up, blocked. Now he tries to sit out, didn't clear his arm. He's to his feet, and Tim's going to cut him loose. 3-2 CNA scoreboard. Sanchez, airplane shot. Timms pulls him out. Back to ear. Sanchez pushing, trying to duck under. Tim's pretty strong. Now Sanchez gets in on a single leg, drives him off the mat. We're going to get warning on stalling on Timms. That's a good call, as Timms is not doing anything, really holding Xavier back ear to ear, and Xavier trying to work towards it, some sort of a takedown. They're in the middle of the mat. Sanchez with a bit of a bear hug. Now he backs out. I don't know why he backed out. Now he's trying to drop down to a single. Timms with the underhook throws Sanchez to the edge of the mat. There's 3-point takedown. not going to get any back points, and they should probably say they're out of bounds. The ref should call him out of bounds, but he hasn't yet. Now they do. 6-4 CNA scoreboard. Sanchez down.
Heavyweight from Rocky Mountain, Alexander Walker. From Shoshone, Fernando Pena.
So we'll see if Sanchez maybe injury timeout.
Elena Solcito from Natrona County and Natalie Herrera from Thunder Basin.
Little bit of gas. I can tell you that Xavier does have a history of some seizures. Had one at regional wrestling. They're icing down his chest. I think that maybe that helps. So he has 4:40 left on his injury timeout. They went ahead and stopped the clock. I guess nope. It's a blood timeout maybe from Timms. Now Xavier's going to come back onto the mat. He's good. Going to go down position with. They need to get the blood time off. I can't tell you how much time is left here. 56 seconds left. There we go. Sanchez trying to get away, get an escape or a reversal here. Now he's going to reach over the top as Timms just has his leg locked up. He's not working for anything. That's stalling again. Sanchez got his right leg up, trying to get his left leg unlocked. Timms just kind of locked it with his left foot around the ankle. Sanchez now gets broke down at the edge of the mat. He either needs to get to his base or get off the mat. 25 seconds left.
On mat 6, wrestling 3A.
I tell you, Sanchez is a wiry strong as he's got a chicken wing locked up. Timms does, and Sanchez not letting him roll over at the edge of the mat. 4 seconds left. 3. Sanchez going to survive this period. We're going to go to the third with him down 6-4 CNA scoreboard. And I believe Timms is bleeding again. Keep an eye on the mats as they're up to 100. Oh, still 130 pounds for the girls. Just entering the 135 area. So it's Timms' choice. Timms is going to take neutral. There's blood on timeout. Injury timeout for Sanchez as they ice him down, starting to overheat just a bit. Trainer comes over, but I think Torrington coaches are going to tell him we got it. He's got 1:10 left in that injury timeout, and then it's a default medical injury loss. So we're at 103 on that. Oh, Timms takes neutral. Ref was confused. Here we go. Finally, the start of the second period, or third period. Sanchez pushing in on Timms, trying to get that angle for a shot. Timms just holding on to him. Timms had already been warned for stalling. Next one's a point. Sanchez trying to get rid of Timms' elbow. Now they disengage. Sanchez re-engages, and now they tie back up. Timms backing up on Sanchez. Now they're just standing in the middle of the mat, tied up. Sanchez faked the shot. Now he takes a shot at doubling. There's a 1 point for Sanchez for stalling as as Sanchez shoots, gets a single leg elevated. He's down only 3. If he gets a takedown, we're tied up. Needs to pop his head out. Trying to reach back is Timms. Sanchez needs to get his head out, and there's the 3-point takedown. We're tied at 3 with 1:05 left here in the third and opening round action for Sanchez. Timms trying to get a reversal on a spladle, and he gets him spladled out and gets the pin. Sanchez gave it up. He couldn't not do it. So a 2-point reversal and then the pin. So Sanchez will wrestle tomorrow in the consolation first round of this state tournament. Let's take a timeout. I'll catch my breath, see where we are, who's coming up. I'll be back after this.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Wrestling on mat number 4 at 150 pounds from
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers!
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers!
Shad Bates back at the Ford Wyoming Center. Not just today for the state wrestling tournament, all weekend long. We'll bring you live coverage. Always on YouTube, GoCo Now, that channel. And when we can get on Cinch Country, we're going to do that too. And that's where we're at right now on both of those. So they have moved, they're moving wrestlers all over. They moved wrestlers, 4A wrestlers, onto one of the 2A mats in front of me. And they've moved girls on as well, as 2A is now completed for the day. And I'll have to take a look here real quick and see how. Should have Garcia Sanchez at 3A has not come on yet. We still have a ways to go in all the 3A weights. D'Angelo Gann did not wrestle. He's in the championship or in the quarterfinals for Lingo Fort Laramie. So we're just down to Reamer at 235 for the girls. As far as the boys, we've got a ways to go. Still waiting on the 165. Just started the top of that bracket. At the bottom of that bracket is going to be from, in 2A, Niobrara County, Keen Kaufman. He won that regional tournament last week up in Wright. At 157, Sandusky for Torrington got a win, a quick pin.
Jocelyn Shantz from Green River and Natanya Corral from Newcastle.
Waiting on Adams at 165. Also at 157 for Torrington, or for Burns Pine Bluffs, Noakes Got pinned in a minute 29 by Stewart, very good wrestler from Glenrock. Sandusky will take on Lyman, the number 5 seeded wrestler, Van Giesen.
On mat 6, wrestling 3A,
Take a look here at the 165-pound bracket, see where Adams is. Adams got a pin. I missed him. Right in front of me must have been while Sanchez was wrestling over Parker from Douglas. Adams in the quarterfinals. He'll take on the winner of Formstrom and Torres, who is coming up right now. And Formstrom, number 1 ranked wrestler in the state of Wyoming at 165, I think, all year. I think he's won at least 1, probably 2, maybe 3 state titles. Heck of a wrestler. So we got the girls 130 pounds still wrestling. We're at 135, I guess. Waiting on Fuller and Garcia and Steele on the girls' side at 140. Nicole Sumari at 145 and Jesely Jackson at 190. Today's session brought to you by Niobrara County. This opening round action. Second round action, which will be the quarterfinals, will be brought to you by the Torrington and Lingo Fort Laramie Sports Boosters. And then first thing tomorrow morning at the Wrestlebacks, Burns Pine Bluff Sports Boosters will have that one. Big thank you to all the sports boosters. Looks to me like we got McLaughlin stepping on at 165 for Burns Pine Bluffs.
Just an announcement, coaches and wrestlers, 4A matches have
He's taking on Weber from Wheatland. Weber the 6th seed, McLaughlin the 11th seed. Next to, behind, or in front of the Wheatland fans and next to the Wheatland broadcasters and fans. So McLaughlin, Weber on the shot. Backed out, now tied up. Tries an arm drag on McLaughlin, doesn't work. McLaughlin, nice defense there. McLaughlin controlling the left hand. Needs to do something with it, tries an arm drag now, pushes Weber's head down. Now they're both on the underhook, and now they both back out, circle back towards the middle of the mat. There's a shot by McLaughlin. He backs back out. Now he's in tight, and just hipped over is Weber, but they're out of bounds right in front of the scores table. Good call there. Not to let them continue. Somebody could have got hurt, went into the table. McLaughlin engages. Weber gets to his side. McLaughlin with the bear hug, lifts, elevates, and can't quite get him over, and Weber ends up on top. McLaughlin on his back now with 59 seconds left. McLaughlin fighting to his left, now rolls back to his right, and it's real tight, and there's a pin. McLaughlin's going to wrestle tomorrow morning in the first round of the Consolation Wrestlebacks. Taking a peek at the matches, I don't see anybody from our area, but we are entering the 140 range for the girls as they're on deck.
At 135 pounds on mat 2, Bailey Mueller from Natrona County and Zuri Saunders from
I'm going to take a peek at the girls' brackets real quick.
On mat 6, wrestling at 165 pounds.
Yeah, they haven't had anybody from 140 go yet. They're still at 135s. So let's take a timeout, and I'll come back. Hopefully we're closer to some live action. I'll be back after this.
Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Zumbred and Angus is a family-owned Angus seed stock operation located northwest of Lusk, Wyoming. They specialize in developing progressive bulls and females to help commercial and registered cattle breeders increase productivity and profitability. Zumbred and Angus also offers high-quality wholesale beef, further showing their efforts yield results in the pasture and on the plate. Zumbred and Angus is a proud supporter of Lusk activities. Visit zbangus.com to learn more.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Back at the Ford Wyoming Center, opening round action of the Wyoming State Wrestling Tournament, all classifications. So that's just 2A, 3A, 4A for the boys, and then the girls just have one classification. They classify that as 4A. We have Fuller coming up shortly for Lingo Fort Laramie, as well as Steely and Kelly Garcia from Burns Pine Bluffs. Still quite a lot of boys action, as we're with it being at 165 for Burns Pine Bluffs, at 157 or 175 Joey Morin, and at 165 we will have Kaufman advances on a bye. For Torrington at 165 we still have got Caden Adams coming up. He should be on deck here shortly. We've got 285 Sanchez and Salazar. Eichenberger at 190. Zaid Olson at 175. And I think we had one other one. 215 Bennett is coming up, as well as David Ibarra also at 215. Next session after this one, the quarterfinals will start on time, they said, at 4:30.
At 135 pounds, Michaela Lynn from Mountain View and Josie Raver from Thunder Basin.
I see Torrington coaches over on mat number 5. That's a 3A mat. That means that I believe that's where Caden Adams will go, is where both mats are at 165 in Class 3A. It's going to be our luck that we're going to have 140 for the girls and 165 for the boys going at the same darn time.
Wrestling on mat number 7 at 157 pounds from Cheyenne Central, it's Roman Smith. And from Thunder Basin.
Oh, Adams already advanced. I'm sorry. I've said that before. Adams advanced, so he was in the top half. Having this 4A mat in front of me kind of messing with me a little bit.
On mat 6, wrestling 3A, 175 pounds.
Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast is set in 6th currently in the team standings. 3A, Torrington is sitting number 1 at 27.5. Number 2 is Cody, 23.5, followed by Rollins and then Wheatland. Torrington can battle Cody, but they've got to have a lot of wrestlers do come and place. And it appears now we have Fuller stepping up over at the girls' table.
Up next is Liliana Juarez from Campbell County.
So
and Haley Fuller from Lingo Fort Laramie Southeast.
Fuller at 140 comes into this thing. The 8 seed taking on a Campbell County wrestler in Juarez, who is the 9th seed. Steely will come up a few matches after this one. Looks like it's going to be 1, 2, 3 matches after this one. Steely, the 14th seed, is going to take on Jordan, the 3 seed. And waiting on the official. He makes it onto the mat. And we're underway at 140 pounds in the girls. Fuller tied up, now disengages, now ties up again on Juarez. Not much circling, more hand sparring going on in the middle of the mat. Fuller likes to go straight from the feet to the ground in a pinning combination. She last year pushed the head down and would just muscle the girls over. This year being a little bit more of a finesse wrestler. Fuller with a shot, whereas sprawls her out. Fuller needs to go switch off from a double to a single. Wrestlers aren't as strong on one leg as they are two, obviously. Now she backs out. More circling at the end of the mat, edge of the mat. About a minute left here in the first period. Fuller trying to get hand control. Now she shoots, gets an angle, good angle there. Is going to get the three-point takedown. 3-zip CNA scoreboard for Fuller. Now working a far side half, working that head down of Juarez, trying to get the far side half. Has her broke down on the mat, bellied up. Juarez trying a little power half, or Fuller trying to power half. Juarez trying to get her head off the mat. She does. Now a crossface, look out here. This is where Fuller's tough. If she can get underneath with the other hand, she gets back. Got to get out to the side to run that. Fuller with a tight waist. Juarez back to her base. Fuller trails the sit-out attempt. We're inside of 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Fuller up 3-0 on the CNA scoreboard. And that's the end of the first. Good first period from Hallie Fuller. Fuller defers. Nope, deferred to Fuller, and she should take down, but she's going to take neutral. Coach Gifford didn't hesitate with putting both hands up in the air on the bench. Fuller did a nice job of switching off to a single leg and getting that angle, driving across Juarez for the takedown in the first period. Let's see if she can do that again. I think she's kind of banking on it, and the coach is banking on it. There's a shot by Juarez, sprawled out by Fuller. Trying to circle back behind. Juarez to a single leg. Now Fuller with the crossface. She's going to get 4 right there, or 3. And now with the deep crossface, if Fuller goes outside, she's trying to lift the near leg, and Juarez is posting up. Fuller working towards that cradle. Inches the knee to the head. Hard to tell if she has it locked up. I don't think so because she hasn't started moving her over. She's close. There she's got it locked up. I can see now. Golly. Juarez is strong. She donkey kicked out of that. No problem. Fuller still with that crossface. Now gets back behind her. Try to work to break her down. If she goes a crossface and then goes underneath and just circles to the head, Juarez won't be able to stay on her belly. So Fuller up 6-0. Juarez tries to sit out. Fuller counters. Now is going to get some back points. As she just has one arm, like a kind of a tight waist, and bridging out of it is Juarez. She's got the 4 waiting in her pocket. Now she gets her back to the ground. Had Juarez's feet in the air. Fuller didn't let loose of the pinning combination yet. There she did. So there's the 4. 10-zip CNA scoreboard. Far side ankle pick a tip by Fuller. Now trying to work that cradle again. Being very tactical in this match. She's got the cradle locked up tight. Fuller posting her leg, trying to get her over. Don't take her over the top of yourself. Dangerous move. Try to get behind her, take her. Now she's got it. Tips her over. Now the count. And on the count is going to be a tech fall. Nope, the end of the period. Fuller was awarded back points there. See if I can't catch how many. It's in the blinded spot. I think she got 2. There's a headlock by Juarez straight to Fuller's back. She's in trouble at the end of the edge of the mat. Fuller turning into her. Now turns away. Needs to circle towards her legs. Fuller trying to fight off her back. It's a long time to do it here in the third period. she's not off the mat near or far enough to scoot out, as Juarez's feet are going to maintain on. Fuller trying to scooch away from her and circle in. Scooch away from her with her feet and circle in with her head. But Juarez has that thing tight, and Fuller gets pinned. Fuller gets thrown to her back with the lead and will wrestle tomorrow morning now in the consolation round. Come back and try to get a medal in this one. We've got Olson going for Torrington now at 175. Just started 11 seconds in against Milnes from Wheatland. Milnes, a tough wrestler. Olson in on a single leg. Milnes trying to break him down. Now has him in the cradle. Olson not giving up on the takedown and is going to get it at the edge of the mat. Olson with the leg in. Milnes to his feet. Now back down to his knees. Olson trying to crossface, cradle. Olson in trouble here now as Milnes turns into him, works up his body. He's going to get maybe a 2-point reversal. There it is. Olson holding on to the leg. No points awarded there. There they are. Now Milnes with a half Nelson gets him not quite turned. Nice job by Olson fighting. Boy, his arm bends a long ways, folks. At some point, we're going to have to call it potentially dangerous as Olson refusing to go to his back. Has his leg posted up. Can't get Olson past 90 degrees, and there he does with 37 seconds left. Olson on his back, trying to bridge into Milnes and get away from it. Needs to get his right arm between their bodies. Milnes pulls it back down with a reverse half, driving Olson to his back with 20 seconds left, and Olson's going to get pinned. So Olson from Torrington dropping down, wrestling tomorrow morning. Think we might have a bit of a break in the action. We've got at 175, Joey Morin coming up for Burns Pine Bluffs. I need a drink of water. Let's take a break. I'll be back after this.
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill.
Back to live action. Steely just gets on the mat as we come back at 140 pounds for Lingo Fort Laramie. She's taking on Jordan, the number 3 seed out of Powell, and Steely working on a headlock. Powell trying to pop her head out and is able to do so, get the 3-point takedown. Doggone, she was close. Steely's hips got below Powell's hips, Jordan's hips from Powell, and that was the issue there. Now Steely's going to be let loose. Back to their feet, 3-1 CNA scoreboard. Steely on the opposite side of the bracket of Fuller. Attempted arm drag by Jordan. Steely was having nothing to do with that. Now a double leg attempt by Jordan. Nice takedown on Steely. That was kind of textbook there. 6-1 CNA scoreboard. Steely on the bottom. On her belly, trying to base up as Jordan trying to get her arm control and now just muscles Steely to her back. And as Steely gets the pin over, or Jordan gets the pin over Steely at 1 minute and 12 seconds. So Steely will wrestle the loser of Lopez and Castor. Fuller's going to take on the 16 seed from Pinedale, Craig, tomorrow morning.
145 pounds. Kara Edwards from Star Valley.
And we're in the 145-pound range now for the girls, which means that Sumari is coming up for Burns Pine Bluffs. And she is the second one out of the gate. So she is on deck on one of these mats. We'll keep an eye out for that. Now at 175 on the 3A mat, Morin taking on Sorensen from Glenrock. Sorensen, the number 2, won the regional tournament, comes in the number 2 seed at 175. Very, very good wrestler here for kind of a tough draw for Morin. I put their names together there. Morin in on the takedown attempt and gets flipped over, and Sorensen's going to get the takedown. 3-zip CNA scoreboard. Morin trying to get to his base. Sorensen controlling both his hands. Needs to get out to the side. Morin fighting, now gets to his base. Sorensen switches off to one hand. Tries to go break Morin down. Minute 17 left. Far side half. Doesn't happen. Now Sorensen gets out to the side with that far side half. Morin trying to get his arm through. He does. Doesn't give up any back points. Nice job by Joey there. Sorensen, so much pressure constantly down on Morin. That's exhausting, and it's hard to get your base when that happens. Sorensen trying a near side half. Morin to his base, peels it off. Tries a Granby back to his base, but Sorensen trapped the arm on the Granby attempt. Now trying to control on the left side and trying to half on the right. Now back behind. Morin trying to base up. Trying that far side half, has the underhook on the other side. Got hand control. Morin doing a heck of a job staying off his back with 19 seconds left here in the first. Just down 3 against a very good wrestler in Sorensen. And that's going to be the end of the period. Morin saying he wants up. He's feeling it, folks. See if you can't get some back points. Maybe a surprise pin here over the number 2 seed in this 175-pound weight division. Going to throw his leg in. Sorensen tried to grab it. Now Morin's got his leg way in. Sorensen trying to pull him up over the top. Morin needs to get back. Sorensen's got his arm. Morin needs to keep from getting stacked up here. Here comes Sorensen. Morin holding on to the head. Sorensen still has his head down. If Sorensen pops his head out, there'll be a reversal. Not quite yet. Both of them sitting out to their feet. Morin has it in the air. Sorensen just throws him by and see if they give him an escape. They give him an escape as he threw Morin out of the way. Morin needs a little bit of a puffer, so we'll start the injury timeout. Both 3A mats have 175 pounds rolling on them. Morin trying to get a little headlock on Sorensen. Sorensen goes into him. Now they're pushed up, and Sorensen's going to get the headlock. Morin tries to roll through. Can't do it. That's going to be a 3-point takedown. And going to get the pin. So let's take a timeout as Morin, he's going to drop and wrestle tomorrow morning. I'll be back after this.
Their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Deckers Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers! Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Shad Bates back in Casper at the Ford Wyoming Center, bringing you some audio coverage of the Wyoming State Wrestling Championships.
At 140 pounds, Malia Briggs from Natrona County and Lucia Barella from Lyman.
Still waiting for Nicole Samari. Also has some boy wrestlers coming up. For Torrington, we're going to have Chavez at 285, Salazar at 285. Before them, Bennett and Ibarra at 215. And I think that is all for Torrington. For Burns Pine Bluffs, they're going to have O'Hare at 215 and Garcia Sanchez at 285. Yet to come for Burns Pine Bluffs, in addition to Nicole Samari, is going to be Jesley Jackson. And for Torrington at 235 is going to be Catherine Reamer. And Lingo Fort Laramie has Trinity Martin at 155. And I would think that we would be getting close to 155 mark, might be to 215 on the 3A match before we get to that. So let's do this. Let's take another timeout. I gotta try something, and I'll be back after this.
Zumbred and Angus is a family-owned Angus seed stock operation located northwest of Lusk, Wyoming. They specialize in developing progressive bulls and females to help commercial and registered cattle breeders increase productivity and profitability. Zumbred and Angus also offers high-quality wholesale beef, further showing their efforts yield results in the pasture and on the plate. Zumbred and Angus is a proud supporter of Lusk activities. Visit zbangus.com to learn more.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for...
So Sumari slipped on the mat that I can't see, and she is getting on the mat right now. Why everybody I want to broadcast for the girls is on that mat. So Sumari steps on. I believe that's Sumari.
Wrestling on mat number 1 at 145 pounds, Paige Bangs from
It is. And finally, the match I've been waiting for Nicole Samari is happening. Sumari with the underhook on the left side. She tried to shuck her by. Attempted headlock. Brought back to the mat. Sumari gets the three-point takedown. Textbook right there.
65 pounds from Rock Springs, Julian Meza. And from Wyoming, Weston Ennis.
145 pounds on mat 8.
So they go off the mat. Going to come back to set, and Sumari up 3-0. Let's see if I can't.
Sorry, Willow Anderson from Tongue River.
Pull up that bracket so I can see who the heck she is wrestling. That's Bangs from Saratoga. Sumari driving down as Bangs goes out of bounds. They're still there. Sumari working on a half Nelson. They're out of bounds, and they're going to go back to the middle of the mat. Bangs just pulled herself off. Eichenberger getting ready to go for Torrington over on the 3A mat. I'll bring him that coverage after I'm done with this. He's taking on a wrestler from Cody. Bangs with the escape right out of the whistle. Sumari engages. They're in the middle of the mat circling.
On mat 5, wrestling 3A, 190 pounds.
Nothing happening right now on the 3A mat. Some sparring and hand fighting. Bangs pushing Sumari back. Sumari re-engages. Circling at the in the middle. Now they disengaged completely. They're going to start over. Be nice if Sumari could get another takedown here. Working for it. She got a bear hug. She's in tight. Underhook. Tries to front trip her. Bangs tries to get behind her. Sumari holding on. No points awarded. Sumari still has her head. And now Bangs is going to get a three-point takedown. Eichenberger taking on the 11 seed, Danzy. Sumari down. And now tries a Granby and rolls over through it. We're going to end the first period. Eichenberger looking to get the pin over on the 3A mat, and he does at 1:09. He'll advance to the quarterfinals.
On 165 pounds from Great River, Jaden Walter. And from Cheyenne,
Bangs is going to Sumari's going to take neutral to start this second period.
145 pounds on mat 2. Aaliyah Mays from Natrona County and Sawyer Back from Campbell County.
Sumari down 4-3 on the CNA scoreboard. Needs a takedown here in the second, especially after you choose neutral. Good to see Eichenberger take care of business in that first round match. Sumari trying to get a shuck by and now trying to get an underhook. And Bangs Sumari just threw herself to the back, tried to launch her, went straight to her back. She's in a world of hurt here, giving up 4, and there's the pin. And Nicole Sumari gets upset by Bangs in opening round action. So Sumari will take on Bloomberg from Campbell County. Next female wrestler will be at 155 pounds, and that's Trinity Martin from Lingo Fort Laramie. We're at 190s on the 3A match, so we got time for a timeout. I'll be back after this.
On mat 6, wrestling 3A.
Clean up, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk Activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Shad base back at the Ford Center. Lincoln Fort Laramie's dropped, Southeast has dropped to 7th in the team standings as they're scrolling through them. And Cody has overtaken Torrington by 4 points, 35.5 to 31.5. Torrington sitting number 2 in the team standings, which is nice to see. Still really early in this wrestling tournament. Talking with Coach Grant after Torrington won their second in a row, they're back-to-back regional title, about how important the wrestlebacks are as far as earning team points. And he said one time, he told me one time when he was wrestling in high school, they had 6 state champions, Torrington did, and ended up second because none of the other wrestlers would advance far enough through the consolation bracket. So we're waiting on Trinity Martin. Girls have 3 mats going, so it shouldn't be too long. If I look at the board, I'm not seeing her up there yet. They do the current bout, the next up bout, and then the in the hole bout on the big board. Pretty hard to read. We're at 190 and now 215 on Class 3A, and we have several wrestlers, I think 3 of them going in Class 3A at 215 pounds. Well, from Torrington, we'll have Bennett and Ibarra, and we'll have from Burns Pine Bluffs, O'Hare. And 3A still operating on 2 mats as they try to catch up 3A and 4A. 2A ran through their matches, lots of buys in those some of those brackets where they weren't able to fill them with a full 16 wrestlers. And in 3A, they're what I would consider probably about on schedule. They're pretty full. The girls are obviously full. There were 25 teams at the girls' tournament last week that was held in Douglas. So we got a pin. We're going to have our wrestlers at 215 are on deck. So 145 still for the girls. So we're waiting on Martin. We're waiting on O'Hare, Bennett, and Ibarra. So let's take a timeout. I'll be back with those matches right after this.
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been...
Check that. Trinity Martin is on, so we're going to roll with her, interrupt that commercial. I don't want to miss this. Martin wrestling a girl from Star Valley. We're at 155 in the girls. Martin taking on Hunting. Trinity comes into this as the 4 seed, Hunting the 13 seed. Martin in on a single leg. Needs to hold on to that as Hunting's going to break her down. She's going to get the takedown for 3. Martin. Hunting doing a 2-on-1 on the arms. Martin on her base trying to get up and get an escape. Nice job by Hunting forcing Martin down. Now Hunting trying to control both wrists, get one of them back behind Martin's back. Martin's rolling her wrist out of it. Hunting now just kind of riding Martin. Martin trying to post up, got a leg up, back to her knees. Hunting pushes her. Martin trying to pull the right or left arm of Hunting turn her around to face her. She needs to reach over and grab that left leg of Hunting's that's out to the side. Hunting well out to the side. Martin getting cross-face, trying to base up, pushes back, gets to her knees. Hunting well, way out in front. Got 34 seconds left here in the first. Martin down 3-0, CNA scoreboard.
Up next on mat number 1, 155 pounds, Loella Cornell from Cody and Elise Neff from Campbell County.
Martin trying to get to her base and face her. Now gets to her feet, gets off her hands, now straight back down to the mat. Hunting throws her, 10 seconds left. Hunting takes a peek at the clock. They're going to end this period, I believe, at 3-0, and they do. Martin's choice. She's going to take, oh no, it is Hunting's choice. She's going to take down. Martin needs to get her turned over here. We're underway in the second period. Martin trying to get the underhook, now sit out by Hunting, trailed by Martin. She's out to the side, trying to get her to turn, get her back to the ground, and Hunting's going to get the escape. And, thought about jumping in on a headlock. Martin pushes her away. Now they're locked up in the middle of the mat. Circling. Martin can't clear her arm to get a shot off. She attempted, but Hunting blocked it. Hunting with a deep single leg on Martin. Nice job by Martin sprawling back. Staying back, and now it switches off to a whizzer. No points awarded. Don't give up that whizzer. Now she goes to a crossface, and Hunting comes back with a crossface and forces Martin to the ground. Martin's headgear slipped off, but Hunting almost in a pinning combination. They won't stop it here. Out to the side with the crossface, trying to turn Martin. Martin needs to hold on to that leg, and then Martin gets flipped to her back, and Hunting is going to get the pin with 47 seconds left in the second period. Trinity Martin falls. She'll wrestle tomorrow, starting at 10:30. We got Bennett on deck on mat number 6 for Torrington. He's the first of the 215s coming through.
And Paisley Toller from Campbell County.
Let's see who he wrestles. Bennett going to take on, from Lander Valley, a Prine. Bennett the 12 seed, Prine the 5 seed. So we've got some time before we get to Ibarra and O'Hare. So let's get back to that timeout. I'll be back after this.
It's 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers! Wes and Stephanie Vetter of Rawhide Fabrication are proud to support the Lusk Tigers. This family-owned business specializes in custom metal signs, hats for your business, farm, or ranch with custom patches, and engraved livestock tags made specific for your herd or show string. There's drinkware, jewelry, and so much more. Check out their website at rawhidefabrication.com or follow them on Facebook. And go Tigers!
Zumbrun & Angus is a family-owned Angus seed stock operation located northwest of Lusk, Wyoming. They specialize in developing progressive bulls and females to help commercial and registered cattle breeders increase productivity and profitability. Zumbrun & Angus also offers high-quality wholesale beef, further showing their efforts yield results in the pasture and on the plate. Zumbrun & Angus is a proud supporter of Lusk activities. Visit zbangus.com to learn more.
14 County Tire in Lusk would like to wish the Lusk Tigers the best of luck this season. Remember 14 County Tire for all of your tire needs, oil changes, tire repair, balancing, and rotation. For fast and dependable service for all of your tire needs, it's 14 County Tire, located at 990 South Main in Lusk. And go Tigers!
So we're waiting on Jesselie Jackson after the pin from Ibarra. Still waiting on O'Hare. So we're going 285. Salazar from Torrington taking on Stewart from Cody. All these quick pins in the heavier divisions. So Salazar jumping on.
On mat number 2, Melanie Lange from Kelly Walsh and Shiloh Stevens.
Salazar gets taken down and then let back up by Stewart. Stewart, the number 1 ranked wrestler in the state, is going to get the pin now at 19 seconds in. So out, Salazar out. O'Hare on the mat. We're going to go boom, 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 I think, on this. Taking on Velasquez from Worland. Velasquez in on a double leg. They go off the mat.
On mat 6, wrestling 285 for 3A, Ray Rice of Orland and Aiden Evans of Glenrock.
Going to get reset. O'Hare looking for an angle for a shot. Got him in a little deep. Now backs out. O'Hare holding his own against Velasquez so far. Circling it towards the edge of the mat. Both wrestlers trying to get a angle for a takedown. Velasquez pushes O'Hare to the mat and then circles behind for the takedown. O'Hare trying to base up.
Up next on mat 8,
Salazar trying to get out to the side and get O'Hare's right arm behind him, and does. Look out here. This is referee talking to him, telling him not to let it get past 90 degrees. O'Hare gets to his knees and then gets broke back down, and now in a half Nelson. Salazar really cranking on O'Hare, trying to get him turned. Nice job by O'Hare State to keep from giving up any back points. 40 seconds left here in the first period. O'Hare now giving up some back points. 28 seconds left. Rolling back into him, trying to force him down is Velasquez. Needs to fight for 20 more seconds, live to fight another day, and he can't do it as he gets pinned. O'Hare does in 1:44. They're up to 170 pounds on the girls. We'll have another heavyweight match, 285 coming up. 2 more. As we will have
wrestling next on mat number 1,
Garcia Sanchez from Burns Pine Bluffs, and we are going to have Aaron Chavez from Torrington as well. And looking at the bracket, it's going to be a bit. So let's take a timeout, hear from a sports booster. I'll be back after this.
Albright's True Value Hardware in Lusk has the supplies you need for any project. Whether it's yard cleanup, a kitchen project, or home remodel, Albright's True Value has the tools you need to get the job done. We're proud to serve our small community with professional service. Stop by today at 215 South Main in Lusk. Albright's True Value, a proud supporter of our local youth. Go Tigers.
Decker's Market in Lusk prides themselves on helping you stock the kitchen with food to nourish the whole family. With quality meat, produce, everyday ingredients, supplies, and more, Decker's Market has what you need to fill the grocery list. Visit their website, deckersmarket.com, and view the savings available. Decker's Market in Lusk, a proud sponsor of Lusk Activities.
The Lusk State Bank brings you this edition of Local Sports. The bank has been serving Lusk and Niobrara County for over 90 years and is your full-service bank in the area. With checking, business, savings, and time deposit accounts, they're able to serve all of your financial needs with decisions made locally. The Lusk State Bank is involved in community activities in Niobrara County and is a proud sponsor of school activities. Stop in today and visit with the friendly staff and take care of your financial needs. Go Tigers!
Niobrara Electric Association is your member-owned Touchstone Energy Cooperative that has been serving Niobrara County since 1941. With Niobrara Electric, you can count on hometown customer service with a smile, along with dependable and affordable electric service. They can also assist with a variety of electrification improvements, like irrigation assessments. Serving all of Niobrara County, Niobrara Electric would like to wish the Tigers good luck. Go Tigers!
Shad Bates back at the Wyoming Ford Center, or Ford Wyoming Center. Live coverage of the state wrestling tournament. I just saw Lingo Fort Laramie has fallen to 7th place, which isn't unusual when they aren't able to fill those upper middleweights classes on the guys' side. We're waiting on a couple wrestlers in the heavyweight, and Jesely Jackson at 190. We're just at 170 on the girls' match, so let me look here. Jesely's at 190, so we're going to end up probably with the 285-pounders in the Class 3A. The two wrestlers left on that one is going to be Garcia Sanchez of Burns, Pine Bluffs, and Chavez of Torrington. Chavez will be coming in as a 6th seed. He'll take on Gruel from Lovell, the 11 seed. Garcia Sanchez has a tough one, as he's got Cohen from Douglas, the regional champion. Those matches, one of them will be up, I think, right after this, and that is going to be Chavez. He's going to go first against Gruel, getting ready to step on the mat. And the big piney wrestler that just got pinned was punching the mat and just lost two team points for them. He's upset he got pinned, apparently. Torrington's still sitting second. The lead is expanded to 8, 43.5 to 35.5 for Cody in Class 3A team race. But you have Chavez coming up to get some points here. Every one of the Torrington wrestlers had matches on the boys' side. And actually, Catherine Rear, she got a bye on the girls' side for Torrington. So Chavez versus Gruel. They're on the mat. Gruel and Chavez. We're ready to go. Gruel drops to his knees. Chavez doesn't bite. Now they lock up in the middle of the mat. Chavez tries to shuck him by. Gruel not having it. Didn't really move too much. Chavez, good movement for a 285-pounder. Pretty agile out there on the mat. And he doesn't mind a 1-0 score headed to the third. He can easily come back and get a pin. Tried an ankle pick, couldn't get there. Back to the middle of the mat. 120 left here in the first. 285 pounds. On deck is Garcia Sanchez and Cowan.
From Rock Springs, Hugo Cuevas. And from Laramie, Lane Rosie.
Guel really popping on Sanchez's head. Sanchez tried to shuck him by again, couldn't clear his arm. 54 seconds left. No real action, which happens at 285 pounds. Maybe some throw attempts, and there's a throw attempt, but out of bounds into the referees that are taking a break in between their matches. Gruel tried a shot. Now he gets back to his feet. Sanchez trying to get back behind. He can't get there. Gruel hitting him twice in the head. Sanchez doesn't move. Almost sounds like a boxing match we got going on here. Gruel tried to duck under. Sanchez blocked it with his elbow. 22 seconds left. They're ear to ear with 10 seconds left. Gruel is going to get a throw. Chavez on his back. Needs to keep from getting pinned with 5 seconds left. 6, 5. Sanchez fighting. 3, 2. Sanchez is going to make it to the second period after giving up a headlock. Here's the coin flip. Sanchez is going to need a pin. He's going to take neutral. We'll get it ironed out eventually. So Sanchez takes neutral. He needs to do something from his feet. He's down 7-0. Neither wrestler really moving so far. Sanchez tries to force his head down. Gruel tries to flip Sanchez over. He does. He rolls through and gets out of it. Sanchez trying to get a takedown there, force the head down, and then aggressive tie-up by Gruel. He's gonna upset Sanchez eventually. And he's gonna go mad dog on him, I think. Sanchez tries to snap Gruel's head down. Gruel isn't going. Sanchez punches his elbow off. Gruel backs out. Minute left here in the second period. Sanchez down 7-0. Gruel backs out, now re-engages. Backs out, now re-engages. Sanchez trying to get Gruel with the headlock. Sanchez trying to post up. Keep from getting turned and flipped over. He rolls through, out. No points on the scramble. They're out of bounds. That should be both up still. Nice job by Sanchez to stay out of this. Reset with 45 seconds left. Sanchez needs to go. Now Sanchez gets engaged. Gruel, he likes to headlock. Seen a couple of them. Nice job by Sanchez countering it, rolling through with it, and then scrambling back to a neutral position before any points were awarded. There's Sanchez. Gruel trying to headlock. They go out of bounds. No points awarded. Another nice job by Sanchez. 15 seconds left. This one's going to end the 7-0 at the end of the second period, I believe. 10 seconds left. Cowboys out there. Gruel tried to arm drag. Sanchez nothing. 2-1. That's the end of the second. Sanchez down 7-0. Gruel's choice. He's going to take down against Sanchez. Sanchez, I think he feels pretty good about this position that he's in now, being on top. No move from Gruel off the bottom. Sanchez spiral riding him, trying to break him down. He's got to hit that right arm and pop it underneath. Tries for a crossface. Gruel's just sitting there. Sanchez trying. He's in there for far side cradle. He can't quite get it locked up. Gruel pulls down on the left arm. On the right arm, Gruel needs to get warned for stalling. He's not moving a bit. There's the verbal coming from the official. Sanchez trying to spiral right, and now a crossface. Gruel reaches in and grabs a single leg. Sanchez trying to get the crossface. And Gruel's going to get the escape after not doing anything for 45 seconds. He's going to get it. Minute 15 or so left here in the third. Sanchez now down 8-0. He's going to need to come back big here and get a move to take him to the mat. Jesselie Jackson over just starting about a minute into it over on the girls' mat. Sanchez a minute left here in this one. I'll keep an eye on both of them. Head on a swivel. Sanchez engages, tries an underhook. Gruel pulls it out of there. Jesselie, she's hand fighting. Sanchez try to drag and gives up a takedown. Now he's got to stand up and gets turned to his back, pushes Gruel through. He's giving up back points. It's 11-zip. He's going to give up 4, so that'll be 15, and it's going to get pinned with 27 seconds left. Jesselie Jackson in on a single leg against the gal from Star Valley. She's going to give up the takedown. Locked hands by the Star Valley wrestler. Jesselie's going to get a point. 5 seconds left. They go out of bounds. So Jackson taking on Morris from Star Valley. Down 3-1 with 5 seconds left in the first. And Jackson down. Maybe a quick escape. Jesselie, a little crawl, stand up, facing her. And they gave her 1 point escape. Nice job by Jesselie with 5 seconds left to get that point. That's a freebie. Morris is going to defer. Jackson, she should take down because she can tie it. She's taken up. She wants to go for the pin. Jesselie gets on top. Here we go. Goes with the crossface. She's got it tight. Nope. Morris pulls it off. Morris tried to roll her through, trapping the arm. Jesselie pulls it back out. Jackson's got her broke down, trying to powerhouse. Morris to her knees. Jackson with a hard crossface. Morris rolls through it. Morris is going to get a 2-point reversal. 5-2 CNA scoreboard. She's got a crossface on Jackson. Jackson posts up on the outside, gets to her feet. Now Morris just pulls her straight back. Jesselie back to her belly. Morris with a half. Jesselie got her left knee bent and posted up, gets to her base, and now it's going to get turned for, nope, not. There's 1 count, there's 2. Jackson fighting for her life now with minute 10 left here in the second period. And Morris is going to get the pin. And just like that, we've got Sanchez Garcia going against Cowan over here on the 3A mat with a minute left. Boom, boom, boom. Cowan up 6-0 on the CNA scoreboard and on top of Garcia Sanchez.
Wrestling next on mat number 8, Camilla Rennan from Big Piney and Bailey McDaniel from Douglas.
Cowan not doing too much. Sanchez on his belly, needs to get up to a base. Cowan now gets Sanchez's left arm and just starts pushing it across his body, gets Sanchez on his back. That's a lot of back to get off the mat, especially with 12 seconds left. There's the pin. At a minute 50, Garcia Sanchez going to drop to the consolation round tomorrow morning as Cowan helps him up off the mat. And just like that, 3.5 hours later, we've been through every one of the wrestlers. So I'll be back on. It starts at 4:30. I'll be back on the YouTube, and depending on how things go with the basketball, we'll see if I think I'm after the Pine game, something like that. But I'll let you know. So I'm going to send it back. I'm going to log off. When you come back on, look for the live or look for quarterfinals. That's where I'm going to label it a totally different broadcast YouTube video. So just audio, though. I'll be back at 4:30.